Hello, welcome to the Information Technology presentation for the Cambridge Technicals at Level 3. This course is a direct continuation from the Level 2 IT that many of you have studied, and as such the skills and knowledge are directly transferable from the Level 2 course, so you'd be starting from a strong point. As with the Level 2 qualification, this is a perfect accompanying qualification, so it's going to look good alongside any other A-levels you're choosing to do. Any future employer or any future person who may be deciding whether you can go on to further education at their establishment is going to be happy that you have Level 3 IT. A generous course in its content and windows, every possibility of being finished halfway through year 13, which would then allow you to concentrate on other exams that come that summer, and I'll explain a little bit more about how that works out later in the presentation. You have very small class sizes, so possibly only 4, 5, 6, 7 of yous. So there'll be a much more focused delivery to your needs, and the feedback and the intervention would be much more tailored to your needs than you're used to when you're in a class of 30 to 35. All the course reading materials and supplies will be provided for you by myself and the department. You will find it easier than the Level 2. For the reasons listed above, amongst others. The Level 2 is quite a big jump for you at that age, but the Level 3 you'll find significantly smoother going than you did the Level 2. And our results are typically very good. Let's look at the Year 12 content. There are 2 theoretical units in Year 12. Unit 1, the fundamentals of IT, which deals with hardware, networks, software, etc. And the Unit 2, Global Information, which deals with things like the cloud and some of the legal implications involved in the use of IT. Both of these units are assessed by external written examination. These exams can be sat in January or the summer windows. Multiple resits of these tests are permitted, though rarely required. These are relatively small units, with just 40 pages of reading apiece. And should you leave college at the end of Year 12, perhaps to go for a modern apprenticeship at an establishment, then you will leave with a qualification, the Level 3 certificate in IT. Let's take a look at Unit 1, the fundamentals of IT, and how it expands on the learning from Level 2. You'll take a more in-depth look at things like the motherboard, the various cabling involved in setting up a network, network topologies, data conversions, and servers. In Unit 2, Global Information, you'll expand on your learning from Level 2 by looking at green issues surrounding IT in much greater depth. And also you'll look at how businesses map the data flow through their company through the use of data flow diagrams. In Year 13 you will go on to do one more examined unit of theory. That will be Unit 3, Cybersecurity. This will be sat in the January window and should signal the end of a successful journey through the course. You will look at things like risk analysis, report and response. There will also be 2 pieces of coursework that are internally moderated. An IT project of a similar nature to that which you undertook in Level 2, though this time will be based on a real life scenario of your own sourcing, and it will be less intense with a far greater window of time in which to complete it, with a less restrictive scope. This can be commenced in Year 12. You don't have to wait for Year 13 to do that. We usually do start it in Year 13. It just can only be submitted during Year 13. Upon completion of the 5 units I've discussed across Years 12 and 13, you will then gain the full extended certificate. And as I've said, this can be done by January of Year 13, freeing you up to concentrate on your other subjects that summer. Studying IT at Level 3 and beyond can lead to careers in prototyping, systems design, digital design, social media, cybersecurity, product development, data analysis, emerging technologies, AI, etc. Thanks for listening and watching, and if in doubt, please come have a chat with me or Mr. Rawlinson and we can help you make your mind up. Thank you. Bye.